Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we, took care of the Devil of Karok's personal quest, which basically involved her getting vengeance on the one who burned her house down in Cold Morn. And unfortunately, she then felt, well, the fact that she couldn't feel anything. Anyway, we still have a little more to do around here, so first things first, we need to get a rest. Also, I want to get, not Maneha, the, what's his name back? The monk.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do
First,
for you?
let's see. So, party, the Devil of Karok is gone. Zawa, that's his name. And we are going to rest. And all constructions are completed for our stronghold. We will definitely need to take a look at everything we got there at some point in the future. Oh, you leveled up. Good. Let's give you your level up. Yeah, athletics works. And you've got, let's see. Swift strikes. That would be good. Extra burn damage per wound. Nice. Move speed, eh. Interesting. Passive for extra resistances. Critical hits cause the target to become weakened. What does that do? Interesting. Soul Mirror, 50% chance only attacks resulting in a miss have a chance to be reflected back. Ooh. Requires 3 wounds. +1 damage reduction per wound. And capable of projecting force from his or her fist, dealing damage at long range. Interesting. Let's give you burn damage per wound. That sounds like it'll actually be fairly useful. There you go, Zawa. Now then. Let's see if we can find anyone who would be able to help. Nothing around here. I mean, we're in here. We can check those who are around. If it would be anyone, it would be named people.
Eh?
Maybe you?
Eh?
Oh, I think she is notable.
Something I can do for you? Halfrick's got me straightening the rooms, but I'll help you if I can.
Read her soul. You feel for Owina's essence and almost instantly find yourself wrapped in darkness. It takes you a moment to realize that you've plunged into a very old memory. But as your eyes adjust to the torchlight, you find yourself standing in a gloomy tunnel that you instinctively recognize as part of Durgan's battery. A handful of figures in patchy cloaks and hoods, dwarves like you, hunch over a minecart. They're loading it with cloth-wrapped bundles from which you see the occasional flash of metal, the edge of a blade, or the burnished glow of plate. The other dwarves scurry with a curious mixture of haste and caution. They stack the bundles in a din of muted clangs and thumps, following the echoes of their ruckus down the tunnel with nervous eyes.
Pay attention.
Oh.
Sooner we get this done, sooner we can go.
Your voice is a dry whisper and your nerves tingle with energy. You feel the same apprehension that the others do, but unlike them, you relish it. Still, you look over your shoulder just in case.
We're hurrying, Captain Gregor. Honest.
When you turn back, the others have redoubled their efforts, and you feel a pleasurable twist in your gut as they fill the cart. Being captain of the guard doesn't pay much, but it does allow you to visit the armory without raising eyebrows. And with Coinmaster Zoltan selling off half the battery's arsenal, who's going to notice a few more missing pieces? Besides, you've got a buyer lined up, as long as you can move these goods out of the battery before someone squeals. As you surface from the memory, you realize that an awakening will be permanent for Owina. There may be others in town you could awaken instead. You look up to find Owina staring at you.
Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am? You all right?
Let's not do her. She seems very simple and innocent. That doesn't seem right. It's probably dwarves. Only dwarves that we can awaken the memories of. And there are 2 other dwarves that I can remember here. So in that case, it would be someone who is a thief. But, let's see. The second one I can think of is the hunter back here. We did do a quest for him. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we got anything here.
Yeah.
Why are you using that? He is
Eh?
not. Okay, not him then.
Sure.
I don't think the merchant down here is a dwarf. Probably doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing. The dwarf down here is gone. Was she... No, she was connected to a quest. I mean, I can try her. Nope. Okay. There is one other I can think of. Taina. She wasn't doing anything. Or she wasn't connected to anything. Let's see what happens with her. Alright, so are you able? You are.
Got to speak up? My hearing ain't what it was.
Let's read. You feel her essence humming and buzzing. Another personality instead of memories lies dormant within her soul, convulsing as if in fitful sleep. The contours of that dormant soul are sharp, ragged. As you reach out for it, it seizes you violently. You're standing in a darkened feast hall. Sturdy tables and benches have been stacked against the door in the far end of the room. You know it won't be enough. A few dozen other dwarves from your tunneling crew wait with you, shovels and pickaxes in their shaking hands.
Zenove, please. If we go now, we can get behind the barricade. We won't do any good here.
He's right, and you hear agreement in the quiet murmur of the others. But Armsword Maroon ordered you to hold your ground here. Yet in those rising whispers, you hear the opening bars of mutiny. You've never tolerated insubordination from your crew, and you aren't about to start. So you heft your pickaxe and swing it into the man's skull. He collapses and the others fall silent. The acrid odor of urine rises from his body.
We're gonna go down fighting. Anyone who feels differently can settle it with me right now.
Your voice is hoarse from hours of shouting orders, but no one else moves. They cast their eyes down in the flickering torchlight. Something thuds against the door. The others raise their weapons, picks, shovels, and a few swords, but they don't dare flinch. Your own pulse pounds at your temples. You pull back from Taina's soul, but you feel Zenove's wrath and ferocity tugging at you still. Her essence thrashes, lashing out at an unseen enemy. Zenove is powerful, but dangerous too. Her fury has anchored her to old and threatening memories. Taina, however, seems unaware of any of this, and she blinks back at you with cloudy, placid eyes. So that's our choice. Awaken, Zenove, and remember your battle in the feast hall. A tremor passes through Taina's face, and then her rumpled skin goes slack. After a racking cough, she blinks like someone slowly coming to consciousness.
That name. It carries memories of death, war, fury, the taste of blood. What do you want with it?
Her eyes have grown unusually clear. That's the look of a cornered animal, Laniara. Be careful with her. I need to enter Durgan's battery.
What trickery is this, stranger? You think a Pargrin would so easily betray her own people?
Her hands clench and unclench around an imaginary weapon. Zenove's essence stirs with the same battle-ready furor that you sensed in her memory from Durgan's battery. She is dangerous. Beneath Zenove, Taina's overwhelmed consciousness struggle. The last of your people disappeared hundreds of years ago. There's nothing left to betray. Zenove's rage is a heavy fog that clots and thickens, choking Taina's fading consciousness. Zenove herself is overwhelmed, and she forces Taina's eyes into narrow slits.
Lies! Armswarden Maroon will see you cast into the White Forge!
You're mistaken. Calm down.
You'd rob us of our steel and leave us bleeding. Zenove
Zenove at last overwhelms Taina, screaming through the old woman's mouth. In that instant, Zenove's psyche expands, filling you with a lifetime's...
Hammers.
Give me a moment. We might be able to do that, but let me swap out... We need some, boosts. Let's see. We needed Perception 16, which I don't think we can get. Intellect 14. That I think we can boost. Let's see. Fruit is endurance. Endurance. Con. Endurance. No, I don't want drugs. Damage reduction. Endurance. No, that's a drug. Con. Move speed. That's a drug. Con. Intellect. One fish will be enough.
Yeah.
Got to speak up?
Okay, let's try this again.
That name. What trickery is this, stranger? Lies!
Look
Arms
around.
Warden Maroon
Would
will
you
see
be
you
here,
cast
stuck
into
in
the
an old
White
woman's
Forge.
body, if I were lying? Zenove at last overwhelms Taina, screaming through the old woman's mouth. In that instant, Zenove's psyche expands, filling you with a lifetime's worth of memories and experiences, including a set of verses that you know to be the cantic of Durgan's battery.
Hammers of Durgan, ring loud. May the anvil's deep music resound. Walls of the batteries, safeguard our works from marauder and wilder alike. Abidun's faithful travail by the forge and the fires that brighten the ore.
It's too much for Taina's dying consciousness. It shrivels and vanishes as Zenove, now in full control of Taina's body, attacks. That didn't work. I want to try and do this without doing this. We may have to lie and trick her.
Sure.
Fine. The only option left is to try
Got to
lying.
speak up? That name. What trickery is this, stranger?
Has your time in the
You
mine
think a
so
Parman
darkened your
would so
eyes?
easily
I fought
betray her
alongside
own
you.
people?
I remember when you killed the coward.
Forgive me. I didn't recognize you.
Her fury abates and confusion seeps into its place. You test its contours for purchase.
Then you're not one of Zoltan's visiting merchants or Exandru's foreign zealots. You're one of us.
Even as Zenove speaks through the old woman, you feel the Taina's consciousness recover and steady itself. Would a stranger know of the gilded halls of the battery, or the shrine to Abaddon, the patron of all who labor?
Then let us share the words of our bond, sister.
And then she says the quote, contact. She takes a deep breath and her eyelids droop. Inside the old woman's body, the personalities and memories of Zenove and Taina vie for dominance. Taina is beginning to surface, but Zenove is stronger still, her rage and panic temporarily diminished. You perceive both pieces of the soul as something fluid and malleable, if only for a moment. Push Zenove's essence down, allowing Taina to reemerge. She lets out a great sigh, expelling the rage and trauma of her past life like so much vapor. But when she looks back up with you, her eyes are bright with new energy.
Did I nod off? My, but I had the strangest dream.
She shakes her head and dusts her hand on her trousers.
So much work to be done. Pardon me, but I'd better check on those miners. At the rate they're going, it'll be another year before they clear that blazing shaft.
Okay then. Mission accomplished there. In fact, mission completely completed. Okay. We can go up to Durgan's battery and turn in that quest. I'm pretty sure that if we wanted to continue Zawa's mission, we should be able to now. Or at least parts of it. I guess there needs to be certain conversations we have with him.
Yes?
Let me see here.
What do you need of Zawa? I would gladly cast light upon them. You would ask when I was brought to in my then the Ishipi master. He never gave me another.
Ah, here we go.
A year later, he was dead of old age.
Maybe he was testing
They
you.
named me
What
chieftain,
about your
anyway.
about your master testing you?
I thought so as well. I tried everything. Patience, rage, cleverness, acceptance. Not yet, he would say. Not yet.
Someone else must have been able to teach you.
At any time, two people know the secret of becoming the Anitle. The chieftain and the master of the Nalpazka. When Ishipilo died, the knowledge was lost to us forever.
You seem to have managed in spite of that.
Have I? You would ask much of one.
So
who
what
knows
happened
little.
after you became chieftain?
Many things. Enough to wear out your ears. I will spare you for now.
Got it.
There must be a way to further that. I think it involves continuing on through the main quest and everything. But anyway, to Durgan's Battery. We have another quest that we can turn in there. Okay. We need to run all the way up to Galvino's cabin.
Don't you ever miss it? The sound of your own tongue? The smell of something familiar on the cook fire?
Their absence is part of my suffering. I keep it close to my heart, and it gives me strength.
If only absence could fill my belly as well as a good caribou shank.
Huh. Right. Okay, up this way. And we head into here. Okay, let's speak with you, Galvino.
The devil has not scorched you yet, eh? Perfetto.
I have news about Grind.
Yes? Does the sniveling cur hide in his home? Or has he been exiled to a place even more frigid and foul?
I learned that he murdered his sister.
Diverus! The man is even more of a wretch than I thought.
His face glows with macabre delight.
What of him now? Surely the villagers string him up with his own fishing line.
He's leaving town with his tail tucked between his legs.
Perfetto! Oh, I only wish I could have seen it. I will open a good wine tonight. As for you, take this.
Farewell, then. Alright, mission completed. Now then. Taxes collected, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. The page unturned, new quest. Alright, go ahead, you take care of it. Go on, Haravius. And give me a moment. Okay, a quick check through things, and it turns out in order to actually progress Zawa's mission, I need to basically go through the entirety of the White Forge, or at least most of it. Then I'll be able to talk to him about things and continue his quest. So we'll be handling him later. Still, he'll be joining us in the forge itself. Why not? Could be interesting. And, I mean, yeah, it could help. It would be that, or probably the devil. So yeah, keeping him with us could be interesting. Anyway, we have little else to do, so let's head over to the battery. Everything else has been accomplished. Although, I don't think we should actually enter the battery quite yet, now that I think about it. Because, after all, that would start the next thing. So you know what we'll do instead? I'm going to let time pass a bit. And we'll think about who we'll actually take in the battery. First, though, let's head back to Kadnua, take a look at everything that's finally been constructed there. May as well. We also have, I guess, some loot to sell, so we can do that. Now that we've completely finished it, we can take a look around at everything that's been done. I just want to try and pass a little bit of time. Let this episode end with what's happened here.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Yep, the hedge maze is done, the forum's done, the botanical gardens look nice. Let's head up here, take a look inside Bright Hollow at all the structures that have been done. Oh yeah, the hedge maze. Okay, let's let it lighten up a bit. Yeah, we got the hedge maze. Looks nice. Now let's head into here. Take a look inside our new hall. Should be looking very nice now. Oh yeah, that looks fancy.
You really don't see enough fountains in dear wooden architecture.
Yeah, it's a nice little fountain. Kitchen is, well, the kitchen. Let's see. The new shelves smell rich with freshly cut timber. Okay, maybe that's the kitchen. No, that's definitely the kitchen. Is there anything up here? Or did we, was it the stuff down there that just got completed? No, there has to be like a library or something. Things in the hall? Well, there's all our companions. Who... We should probably see about setting up. Check all their gear and everything. And they might have levels they need. Let's head back over and get all our loot. Sell the stuff we don't need. So, over this way.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, what were the things that got built? The lamb and the hearth. Okay, yeah. So those were the things that were done. I thought one of them was... No, the library's actually in here. That's right. Alright, let's head into here. Okay, we've got the wizard there. Got you there. Got stuff in the chest here. Quite a bit. Those can go into here. Yeah, we'll sell all of those. Fine weapons. Nothing too notable. Idwin's Redeemer. Yes, we are giving that to the Paladin. And we might want to take the Paladin with us. Might be a good idea. This is... Yeah, I don't care about that, really. Yeah, I don't care about the Hellwax mold. Okay. Plenty of items here, but we have things to sell.
Good day to you.
Alright, so we are selling... Yeah, we can sell all these grimoires. They're not needed. Selling all of these. Sell all these hoods. And that's it, for another 8,700. Nice. Okay, so... that dealt with. Let's switch some people around here. Yeah, swap all of these out.
Farewell.
Okay, I can't swap out Haravius, he's busy. Oh, we got levels. Okay. The Barbarian gets a level. Athletics makes sense. Let's see. Frenzy. Let's see. Interesting. We've got Blooded. Extra damage when low. Attack Fortitude instead of Deflection if Fortitude is lower. That's interesting. Speed. Long as stationary, nearby enemies may become sickened. Let's see. Once down, at least 2 enemies' attack speed increased. Nah. When the barbarian is reduced to 0 endurance, full attacks on everyone in range. Heart of Fury, an encounter thing. Eye of the Storm. Cannot be engaged by enemies that are more than one level lower than him or her. Interesting. And after killing an enemy, the barbarian's recovery is waived, allowing them to attack again immediately. Interesting. Let's go with brute force. That sounds like it could be useful. Alright. Adair, you leveled up. Let's put you in survival. Oh, you get 2 level ups, don't you? Bonus knockdown, wary defender. Okay, weapon offensive. Defensive. Do you have sword and shield? You do have that. Ooh, yes. Field binding. Field triage. That's a good thing to have. You did not level up again. But you're close. And the paladin. I guess point in survival. Let's see. Inspires all allies in the vicinity when the paladin downs an enemy. Okay. Commands an ally to summon all their strength in order to temporarily ignore existing hostile effects. Instant. Okay. That Aegis of Loyalty is interesting. Improves deflection. Friendly aura for protection. Ooh, ally gets an attack bonus. That's good. Let's see. Oh, Healing Chain. Oh! Oh, wow. Paladin targets a single ally for healing, but the effect continues to jump between allies up to 6 times. Oh, I like that. We're taking that. Now then, gear-wise. St. Idwin's Redeemer. This is going to you. That is a very good thing, instead of Justice. So you, Bind Soul. Deal 200 damage to Spirit with St. Idwin's Redeemer, or deal 1000 damage to enemies. Okay, destroys vessels on hit or critical hit on a 25% chance. That is very good. Oh, I like that. I don't think there's anything special for the rest of you. You've got a fine battle axe and a fine sword. I don't think we've got anything better for you. Well, should I give you Whispers of Yenwood? I really don't like that. Because of the penalty to will. I don't like penalties. Penalties are bad. So no. And we've got a lot of rapiers here. Rapiers and sabers, I mean. Which is strange. Oh! There is a unique flail. You use a flail. So you're using Unforgiven. Oh, no. The Forgotten Tear of the Beloved is not as good. Unforgiven is better. Plus, it's a faster attack speed. No. Saber, wand, flail, Gaun's share, I remember that. Hunting bow, pistol. Hold on. A two-handed pistol. Okay. And that's that. Okay. Gear-wise, I think... Can I upgrade any of these things? I could upgrade your armor. I can do one exceptional upgrade to someone. Now that I think about it... I can give you an attribute bonus. I can give you an attribute bonus. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. You've got the resolve bonus. You've got the intel... What about Dex? Currently Fulvano's gloves. Right now, Con and Might are the only things that aren't boosted. I did give someone those really good gloves, didn't I? I think I gave them to someone, but I can't remember who. But I could give a Con or a Might bonus. I can only do one. You know, I'm going to hold off. We might get better armor later. But let's see. Any armor? I don't think there's any that's going to be better. Yeah, you've got your unique armor. I mean, there's all these proofings that I can put on people. Not that I bothered. You, I can't give anything. Okay, and as for these... I mean, I guess I can give you a ring so you have a ring. Cave of the Master Mystic. It's interesting, but I think I can pass. I still don't get the point of the Deerwood and Charm Belt. What is even the point? I'll put it on you so that you're wearing something, but yeah. And I don't think the rest of this... We'll pass on the rest of it. Okay, so let me swap out people. Boom, boom, boom,
See you
boom.
when I see you.
So we do have Kana, Durance, Aloth, and Sagani. How about we take Pallegina for a while?
I'm ready.
I like that idea. We'll give her some practice with her sword. And she'll join us in here. I think this sounds like a nice idea. I want to give her some practice. That is a very, very cool sword. I like that. Okay. And we could rest here, and the boost would last for a while. But I don't like all of those. Oh, athletics and con. Nice. I feel like perception might be very useful. So sure. We'll rest with the tower's bonus. Get the perception boost. Yes.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
Noted. Alright, I'm going to make a trip all the way up to where we need to be. All the way to Durgan's Battery, and we'll save when we get outside. And that is going to be the end of this episode, because it's gone on long enough. And I think this episode was a little longer, but at least we did some preparation and the like. Things should go well. Hireling payday, huzzah! I have plenty of money to afford it. Thank you for the note. Alright, we'll get everyone over here. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a run, but it'll be fine.
I'm ready.
You at least have zealous focus. You have your abilities. This should be interesting. And hopefully there's vessels in there. That would actually be good, because it means Pallegina would level up faster. I'll level up her sword. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we finally enter Durgan's Battery. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is Laniara, Pallegina, Kana, Durance, Aloth, and Sagani. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.